Gets around the defender. White shot and scores. Kenna White. Cox off a deflection, takes a shot that finds the back of the net.
In this time, we introduce you to the starting lineup for today's game. First for the NIU Huskies of Northern Illinois. In goal is number 0, Pegame McGill. Number 5, Jenna Louis. Number 6, Grace Lewis. Number 9, Kelly Stott. Number 12, Haley Kofi. Number 15, Abby Zipsey. Number 18, Amanda Cerniak. Number 20, Abby Adams. Number 21, Abby McHugh. Number 22, Kylie Hermeyer. And number 26, Kiara Meyer. The head coach for Northern Illinois is Julie Kohlhoff. Assistant coaches Annie Sargent and Annie Sicilio. In goal, redshirt junior from Newberland, Wisconsin, number 0, Lily Burr. A junior midfielder from Potter, Netherlands, Jelsmine Duckles. A sophomore midfielder from Bear City, Michigan, number 7, Maya T. A junior midfielder from Greenville, Ohio, Katie Cox. A redshirt senior forward from Greenville, Ohio, number 9, Nikki Cox. Redshirt senior defender out of Castle Rock, Colorado, number 15, Rachel Muller. Senior midfielder from Macomb, Michigan, number 20, Mackenzie Ruber. A junior defender from Arlington, Ohio, number 21, Aubrey Jay. A junior forward from Michigan, number 24, Kennedy White. And forward redshirt senior from Michigan, number 29, Manny Wolfbauer. And a freshman midfielder from DeWitt, Michigan, number 30, Isabel Gilmore. Director of Soccer Operations, Bernie Thompson. Assistant coaches, Taylor Clark, Scott Richmond, Aaron Vanderbilt, and in second season, head coach, Jenny Walker. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd ask that everybody please rise with direct attention to the flag at the
their way. Wolfbauer going to look forward on the outside to Nikki Cox right away off the opening kick. She'll get down near the corner of the box. She'll launch a shot that goes high and wide. You mentioned Bowling Green's win against Western Michigan on Thursday night. Bowling Green was the only team in the top half of the MAC preseason poll to record a win to their record. Buffalo picked number 1, lost to Ohio. Ball State third, finished in a draw with preseason number 5, Eastern Michigan. Western Michigan, of course, was number 4. They lost to Bowling Green. And then Eastern Michigan was followed by Central Michigan, and Central Michigan lost to Miami of Ohio. Out of play off of Northern Illinois. Ruber throws into Wolfbauer. Going to look back outside. Ruber trying to get around Hoppy. White tries a crossing pass. Out of play. And it'll be a corner kick here early for Bowling Green.
Well, this is a great start by Bowling Green. Already on the attack, trying to get opportunities in the box. And we'll see what they've been doing really all season. Hovering the box, having one outside the box as well. And try to hover the goalkeeper and try to get one in.
Josmine Dieselhoff down to take a corner kick on the southwest end. Played in, backside. Hoppy gets to it first, uses that size advantage. Now on the other side, out of play, they'll say it goes with Northern Illinois. At 5'11", we talked about Haley Hoppy, how she got the first touch on the corner kick just a moment ago. Registers 2 inches taller than any position player on Bowling Green's team. Out of play, and we'll have a corner kick for the Huskies. So back down the field. Good answer here from Northern Illinois.
It's just the confidence of going forward now. They realized Bowling Green had the momentum in the first couple of minutes, so just switching the momentum forward, trying to get something out of this corner kick.
Played in. Backside, Hoppy. Got a head on it, but Berg was right there waiting.
And this is where speed comes in a huge factor.
Ruber looking forward. Nikki Cox is up there. She challenged. Keeper plays it out. White went to Katie Cox. Now back outside, Ruber. Going to play it towards the middle, nobody home. It'll go right into the awaiting arms of Sadie McGill. McGill plays it out well across midfield. Maya Dean stopped the ball momentum. A couple of players go to the ground. Bowling Green has it. Northern Illinois pokes it away for the moment, but Audrey Shea will regroup for the Falcons. Misplay from the Huskies. Ball out of play. Wolfbauer went back to Dieselhoff following the throw-in. Pass deflected out of play. Dieselhoff will throw in once again. Into the box, Wolfbauer trying to move back toward the middle. Can't get around a defender. Turns back to the outside. Dieselhoff has it once again. Played in toward the middle. There's Wolfbauer. Now Katie Cox. As they work all the way down to press box side of the field. Ruber played in. McGill comes out, pokes it away. Abby McHugh turns it forward for the Huskies. Quickly out of play once again. More of the same here as Northern Illinois continues to slowly work their way up the field via the throw-in. Now in toward the middle of the field. Hoppy gonna try an attack. Cox got in the way of it, tried to regroup. Too many bodies were there, but now Northern Illinois out front, and it gets by. Northern Illinois scores. First to the board. They threaded through the middle between Muller and Shea, the center backs. And Northern Illinois scores first here in Bowling Green.
And if you're watching on the left side of your screen, it was Hoppy that was just peeling out wide, and completely no one was watching her. And that was just an easy tap-in, but really defenders have to step there to get that ball, and that should not really have gone in, but 1-0 Northern Illinois.
Amanda Cerniak will record the goal.
And this we have to watch how Bowling Green responds to this. Shock lead.
And if you're Bowling Green, not the start you want here. A team predicted to finish bottom of the conference and just lost 3-0 to Toledo on Thursday night. And they've already scored here in the first 7 minutes on the defending conference champions. Wolfbauer can't get through the defense. Muller back to Dieselhoff. Really good pressure from Northern Illinois on that Falcon back line. Zipsy outside. Adams and Zipsy continue to go back and forth. Out of play off of Kenna White. Adams into Hoppy. Back to Adams. And Berg will scoop it up once it gets inside the box. Berg played away. White gonna be there first. Gets help from Wolfbauer. White forward, Katie Cox. Back toward the middle, Maddie Wolfbauer looking forward. Had Nikki Cox there for the moment, but Northern Illinois defender closed in quickly. Throw in coming for Bowling Green, deep in their attacking end. Gruber throws into Wolfbauer. Now to White, even lower in that corner. Northern will play it out once again. Gruber gonna throw in again. This time to White.
These throw-ins are completely destroying the momentum of Bowling Green right now. Because they just can't get the rhythm going in offense, and these throw-ins just stop the rhythm. And of course, it just went out for a goal kick.
So Sadie McGill gets a goal kick after the whole ordeal in the corner. Illinois on a run once again.
Hoppy's open left.
A lot of pressure being forced. Northern Illinois on the edge of the box. Now into the middle. Hoppy there, gets ahead on it. She's going to have another chance on the ground. That one stopped by Muller. And then Ruber will play it away. White wins the race to the ball. She'll go to Wolfbauer. Wolfbauer going to look forward on the outside. Tries to go to Cox. Pass not on the line. White steps in front of a pass. Takes it back away for Bowling Green. Shea all the way forward.
Maddie, come on, Matt. Outwork her. That's it, Maddie. You gotta keep working.
Ruber inside. Gilmore was there. Very quick pace of play from the Huskies right now.
This is what you don't want to see. It's a 2-on-2.
Hoppy into the box. Can't beat the 2-on-1 of Ruber and Shea. Shea tries to go back forward. Cox in the middle.
You just feel like your Bowling Green's just forcing forward these long balls, and the four back are just holding their line. And once again, Northern Illinois receives possession.
A similar situation to what Bowling Green had to do on Thursday night. They played a lot of long ball against Western Michigan. Katie Cox forward to Nikki Cox. Now Gilmore in the middle. Going to go back to Shea. There's the 6-year captain, Rachel Muller. Looks forward. Finds Nikki Cox. Shea up through the middle. Northern Illinois briefly halts the attack. Now Wolfbauer, long shot well outside. And McGill will step in front of it.
And that's what Northern Illinois wants. They want to force the outside shots, outside the box, 25, 30 yards out. Just trying to have one. And except having in the box, it really forces Bowling Green to just find a mixture in the front end.
Foul called on Katie Cox. As Abby Zipsy went to the ground. Stock forward, looking for Hoppy. Has room, shot on target, but Lily Berg was ready that time.
And Hoppy all game long has just been peeling out wide, and Rubier's just not seeing her and having a big opportunity with open space. See the size comparison as well.
Hoppy wins the goal kick again. There's Cerniak down in the corner. Hoppy crossing pass into the box. Northern Illinois, another really good opportunity here. Bowling Green halts it for the moment. Zipsy to Hoppy. Now Zipsy once again. Misplayed the pass. Out of play. So now Bowling Green gets a chance to relieve the pressure.
This is where you want to take a second, grab your composure. It's been all Northern Illinois that past couple minutes. Just want to get yourself back up, try to get a chance on goal.
Ruber to Wolfbauer. Back into the middle. Into the circle for Dean. A hard play to Deiselhoff goes the wrong way. Now the Falcons moving forward. Katie Cox through the middle. Back to Shea. Northern Illinois with continuous good pressure. Now Shea goes forward to Wolfbauer. Outside to Nikki Cox. Able to make it to the ball. Gets around a defender, but out of play it goes.
And Bowling Green really don't have an answer for the high pressure of Northern Illinois. They're shutting down passing lanes, and they're forcing, like we said earlier, long balls forward. And yes, Nikki Cox got around, but unfortunately, the touch took her out play.
McGill, another goal kick coming up. Played long. Dean won the first touch. Wolfbauer went outside to White. White crossing pass. Can't get it to Nikki Cox. And a delayed foul there. Is Nikki Cox going to be called for a foul? McGill out. Deiselhoff gets in the way. Northern Illinois tried to go upfield, but out of play it went right in front of the Bowling Green coaching staff. Down near the top of the box, White got a piece of it, but launched high. Just trying to get a touch on the ball before McGill got to it.
Just a little miscommunication between the defender and McGill, trying to understand who's getting the ball. And White read that really well.
Bowling Green capitalized on some miscommunication between goalkeeper and defender in their first game. That was how Kenna White scored the first goal of conference play for the Falcons against Western Michigan. Throw in out of play. Back through the middle. Ball finds its way down into the box. Shea will send it out of play. Northern Illinois has used that throw-in really well to work themselves down the field, eventually scoring a goal earlier on. Bowling Green has White up front following a Wolfbauer pass, trying to get around the 2-on-1. It goes down in the box. Incidental contact. McGill plays it out the other side, and Northern Illinois looks to turn field.
Well, that's an interesting one just because of the position of the ref.
Kenna White off to Wolfbauer. Ball still in the box for the Falcons. She'll go back to Nikki Cox. A lot of space for Nikki Cox to work. Shot off McGill. Second chance. And that one goes wide. Gilmore on the follow-up couldn't put it into the netting. First chance we've seen from Bowling Green in quite some time.
Yeah, and it's well done by Gilmore, understanding she doesn't have time to take a touch because the pressure's right on her. So just taking that the first opportunity she had, and unfortunately went wide, just square the hips a little bit, and maybe pass it in.
And just like that, Zipsy brings it across midfield for the Huskies. Hoppe uses the long stride to get around Ruber. Down near the end line. Centering pass. Trickles in and Berg hops on it. Shea with a give to Gilmore in the middle. Katie Cox tripped up, and that one's going to be a foul. Abby McHugh going to get the whistle. Shea into the box. Over Wolfbauer. Nikki Cox tried to make a turn, but she went to the ground, and McGill got the touch following the free kick. And as you mentioned, Northern Illinois has done a nice job at really forcing Bowling Green out of their comfort zone. They're keeping them, they're making shots come from well outside the top of the 18.
And like I mentioned, they really don't have answers for really anything Northern Illinois is doing. Here we go.
Back down into the box, Ruber. Between the defense and the midfield of the Falcons, they've spent a lot of time trying to play the ball away. Wolfbauer flips forward to White. Now Nikki Cox. Shot wide. Two players to the ground once again. A nice chance there for Bowling Green. Good job.
That's more of the Bowling Green build-up we've seen this season. Just 1-2 passing, getting it wide, and trying to get a corner shot in. Yes, that was really well done. Let's see more of it, and hopefully they can capitalize one of them.
And a really good job by Northern Illinois' defense to sort of just hold it up just long enough to get some more help. It was an even chance for Bowling Green and Northern Illinois, which is not what you want on defense. Defense held the ball up just a little bit, allowed some more people to get there, and now Bowling Green, they're going to go back at it once again. Wolfbauer, Nikki Cox, back to Katie. Shot deflected away, and it'll be a corner kick for the Falcons.
Now that's an interesting angle to pass the ball because she had so much open space on the far side. So maybe just have a chance to test the goalkeeper because we really haven't tested the goalkeeper inside the box yet. Instead, she's going to pass the ball, and there was pressure there to get it away.
Now halfway through the first half here from Bowling Green. Ruber trots over for the corner kick. And out of play. McGill taking her time on the goal kick. Out not quite to midfield. Maya Dean was there, but then Hoppe went outside with it. Good play here. Cerniak once again trying to go head-to-head with Audrey Shea. Shea wins the battle the first time around, but Northern Illinois keeps possession. Zipsy to Hoppe. Maya Dean halted Hoppe's momentum, but she got it back. Now into the box, and Shea gonna send it down near the press box side of the field. White saves it before it goes out of play. So a good opportunity here for the Falcons to turn and look upfield. Gilmore has it down in the middle. Wolfbauer brings it back 10 yards, but creates a little bit of green space in front of her. Forward, White has it. Now Gilmore again. Outside, there's Wolfbauer. Into the box. McGill comes out and cradles it in the arms. Another long chance for Bowling Green. Cox taken down, but no foul called. Dean off to dice off. And now for the first time in quite some time, the Bowling Green center backs will get a chance to touch the ball. A good problem to have if you're Bowling Green.
Gilmore's been a lot more involved in the attack this game than we usually have seen her. And just because Bowling Green now has the front foot, now having more opportunities, trying to get more people forward.
Gilmore played really good defensively when the Falcons took on Xavier here at Cochrane Stadium. Throw in Northern Illinois. Abby Adams looks to Hoppy. It'll go out off the head of Mackenzie Ruber. So another throw in. Had a play this time off Northern Illinois. And that right there, those two throw-ins, this is really the first time that Northern Illinois has tried to work through the left side of their offense. They've primarily played through the right side through the first part of this game.
It's interesting you say that because Hoppy is on the left side. They've just been forcing her up so they can just easily feed it to her. And it's been working for Northern Illinois this first half.
Ruber continues to back up, following some direction from the official. Down into the corner for Wolfbauer.
Well done.
Tries to work into the box. Now she'll go to Dean. Back outside. Ruber down low. And out of play once again.
And they just can't pass the 18-yard box, really. They just can't get past that line. It's just Northern Illinois just feels like they have a box around it, and they just can't break into it.
And if you're just joining us, you see your score. The Northern Illinois Huskies scored with 6.5 minutes into the game. And they lead Bowling Green to 1-0. Bowling Green just not been able to find an answer to the goal from Amanda Cerniak. Nikki Cox to Gilmore. Cox gets it back. Out of play.
And they are overloading the right side because they're keeping Hopley really quiet in the middle. Just so last second, give her a through ball, and no one's really expecting her to be there.
Gilmore turns and looks to Nikki Cox once again. Tried to play it into the box. Back line for the Huskies was there. Falcons going to go all the way back to Muller. Northern Illinois now with some space to work. Katie Cox tried to force the pressure, but now Zipsy on a run. Has to get around Maya Dean. Pass back toward the middle. Nice job by Maya Dean there. Not allowing Zipsy to play the ball forward. And now a shot from well out wide. Stays well out wide.
And that's just a break for Bowling Green because it just looks so promising for Northern Illinois, the attack. They've been promising almost all games so far, and they've just been forcing Bowling Green to just play wide, and just like now, they've been having to force back to the defenders, which is not a good thing for Bowling Green because they like to play forward.
Very surprised now, a half hour through play here in the first half. No substitutions yet for the Falcons. Right now, White, a one-on-one chance down in the box. She'll get around the defender, and it goes into the side of the net. And that's almost what Bowling Green has to do to get good looks inside the box, is sort of already have a run going up front. Ball gets delivered, and there you saw White one-on-one. But still, defender, nice job to sort of cut White off from getting to the center of the box.
And just forcing her wide and having to make the tight angle shot, and it directly went outside.
McGill, another goal kick. Gilmore back forward for the Falcons. It'll go right back to McGill. McGill out to midfield. Katie Cox. And then played out by Northern Illinois. And we'll get some substitutions for both teams. Amara Tompkins in for the Huskies, and then Lacey Bethay in for the Falcons. So just mere moments after I mentioned how we hadn't had any substitutions yet. Substitutions for both teams come into the game. Fresh legs with 13 and a half to play in half number one. Wolfbauer trying to work down low. She'll have to bring it back out to Ruber. Centering pass, backside.
And I enjoy the substitution for Lacey Bethay coming on. She's not the tallest player to get the crosses, but she's so technical and so fast on the ball. She can definitely apply some more attacking strength.
Nikki Cox going to work. High that time of McGill.
You kind of feel Bowling Green's a little desperate right now, just looking for a goal, looking for a way back into the game. Like right there, just forcing a really long shot out. You had options wide there, but instead wanting to try to find the net from 25 yards out.
Bowling Green in the past couple of years, when they've won their MAC championships, have not had to play from behind a whole lot. They're having to do that today, and as you mentioned, just not looking all the way there so far here in half number one. Katie Cox turns upfield. McGill comes out to get it. Played away into the Falcon coaching staff. Deiselhoff forward. Katie Cox. Katie Cox very good at creating space. Back to the middle. Nikki Cox. Kenna White. And it finds the hands of Sadie McGill.
Well, they're finding more momentum in the box now. They're having more opportunities now. This is really looking like more the Bowling Green we've used to seeing. And just, except for that long balls forward, we're just seeing more opportunities forward. And that's a positive thing for Bowling Green. Northern Illinois, though, right back on the attack.
Out of play. Hoppy won't try to play it. The Huskies will have a throw-in. Adams looks upfield. Bowling Green quickly back out. Shea forward. Wolfbauer inside the center circle. Turns up even further. Lacey Bethay We'll see if she can use the speed down into the box. Shot wide, and she goes to the ground.
And that's the speed I was talking about from Lacey with her. She's so fast in the ball. She just had the good opportunity there. Maybe the angle was just cut off last second. But another great opportunity from Bowling Green.
Ten minutes now to play in half number 1. As McGill sends it out. Hoppy keeps it in. Nice long run. Shea out of play. Played it off of Amanda Cerniak. Ruber throws in. Looks for White all the way up front. White had a little bit of room. And a corner kick coming up for Bowling Green. Dieselhoff's been really strong on her delivery this year.
Corner kick, Bowling Green.
And it was last time at home that the Falcons scored on a corner kick. Audrey Shea with her first collegiate goal. Watch her on the backside. Ball loose outside the box. Katie Cox tries to play it back in. Falcons still with it. Buffet trying to get some room on the outside. Into a defender once again. Out of play. A throw-in coming. Almost as far down into the corner as you can possibly get without having a corner kick.
And it just fits the game. It's throw-in galore this first half.
Madison Alberti coming in for Kenna White.
Substitution into the game for the Falcons, number 22, Madison Alberti, for 24, Kennedy White.
Buffet back toward the middle. Can't find a teammate. Northern Illinois will continue to try to push Bowling Green out of the zone. They play it out into their bench. Throw into Muller. Now Shea gonna look upfield. Finds Wolfbauer, now Nikki Cox, shot McGill, and that's the first really good save we've seen from Sadie McGill this afternoon.
That's the first real big opportunity from Bowling Green this afternoon as well. Having a point-blank shot, and it's really well done by the goalkeeper.
Katie Cox wins the ball for Bowling Green. Northern Illinois pokes it away, but Maya Dean able to keep it with the Falcons. Muller and Dieselhoff back and forth. Now Shea to Dean. Dean Ford gonna give it to Ruber with room to work. Wanted to go to Bethea, pass out, and Mackenzie Ruber maybe just waited a little too long on that ball.
And Bethea had so much space on the far side as well. So maybe just a couple seconds feed it earlier and she could get gone around and maybe feed one in the box.
Wolfbauer takes a ball right to the face. Back to her feet. And has it right back. Into the box.
Great ball.
Good ball. Alberti couldn't get to it. Tripped up by a defender. And now Northern Illinois going to have an opportunity as they work through the defense. Hoppy outside. Tried to go back to the middle. Nice job by Muller. And on the ground, scooped up by Berg, following the look from Zipsy.
And just what we've been talking about almost all game, Hoppy's been peeling wide, and they're not really using her as the striker that we thought we would see her today. We've seen her as more of an influencer in the box and trying to feed and get an assist.
And there's a size advantage down on our near side. Lacey Bethay and Haley Hoppy, 10 inches in height, the difference between the two. Shea forward. Wolfbauer, now Katie Cox. Outside to Bethay. Trying to get around the defense. Toward the middle. Good defense continues by the Huskies in the box, not allowing Alberti to get their ball back into the box for Bowling Green. Wolfbauer steps in front of it. Gonna try a shot wide from Wolfbauer. Substitutions into the game for Bowling Green as Riley Clark and Zoe Hudson come in for Nikki Cox and Mackenzie Ruber.
Maybe this is more tactical, but Ruber's just not been watching Hoppy as much as we want to see her. So maybe just gonna man-to-man on her for maybe the rest of the first half.
Good battle there between Dieselhoff and Meyer. And a crowd reaction maybe gets the out-of-bounds call out of the official. Looked like he wasn't going to call it at first. Shea forward. Good chance on a run here from Bowling Green. Northern Illinois going to have to play it out, so Bowling Green going to get a throw in. Hudson threw it in, ball all the way across to Alberti. Shot, hits the crossbar, and carries out of play.
The Bowling Green are now knocking on the door. 3 minutes left.
McGill. Alberti on the receiving end for Bowling Green.
I've lost count of throw-ins.
There's been a lot. There has been a lot. And a lot right on that area of the field where Northern Illinois is throwing in from right now. Ball continuing to bounce around near that sideline. And maybe a noticeable foul there on Alberti. .90 seconds to play in half number one. Northern Illinois trying to mount one final attack in the half as Bowling Green tries to turn upfield and do the same. Out of play, throw in for NIU. Throw in, going for Bowling Green. They'll have to go quick if they want to mount an attack here in the last 60 seconds. Dieselhoff forward. Wolfbauer. forward, looking for Clark. Back toward the middle, Buffet's there. Now to Hudson. Out of play on the end line. Bowling Green going to get a chance at a corner. 20 seconds left.
Corner
Everyone
kick,
forward.
Bowling Green.
Dean
10,
toward the middle.
9,
And
8,
Northern Illinois
7,
going to escape the pressure.
5, 4, 3,
Moeller going to try to play it back in. One last effort for the Falcons, but it won't make it there in time. And we are going to go to the break. Northern Illinois lead Bowling Green following the goal from Amanda Cerniak. 1-0 Huskies as we go to the half.
Justice will not be served until those who are unaffected are as outraged as those who are.
You don't know what you don't know, but at the same time, you have to be sensitive about the different things that are going on in people's lives.
We're all struggling and we're all fighting a battle, and we have to figure out how to build that bridge.
It started with you. A breeze building momentum. A movement gathering force. Even before you could see it, you could feel it. The flutter of hope. The rush of potential. The inexplicable pull toward the edge of opportunity. Falcons take flight. 7 years ago, Bowling Green State University challenged our community to join us in changing lives for the world. Powered by the strength of Falcons who came before us, guided by our indomitable spirit. Together, we rise. Even as the world took new shape amidst a global pandemic, we fixed our sights on tomorrow's horizon. You gave, and it altered our course. You gave, and we are forever changed, united in our vision of the future. More than 38,000 donors answered the call, representing all 50 states and 26 countries. More than 160,000 contributions were given, raising over $250 million. $101.7 million in scholarship and student support funds were committed, creating 235 new scholarship funds to accelerate student success and accessibility. More than $28 million in gift revenue was received in fiscal year 2020 alone, our highest level of yearly philanthropic support, demonstrating the unparalleled commitment of Falcons in the face of extraordinary upheaval. Stirred by emotion, propelled by purpose, lifted by your empowerment, we are airborne. From historic gifts that changed our campuses to focused contributions ensuring that all Falcons soar, your impact is profound. We are educating the world's next generation of trailblazers to forge ahead, honoring our historic strength in business education, preparing journalists, media, and communication professionals to seek the truth, skating with an eye toward the future, and building up our frontline healthcare heroes for those with the courage to respond and preserve our public health. This is not the end of a campaign. It's the beginning of our path forward, one renewed with meaning and optimism, unbridled by the conventions of how it's always been done. Because when Falcons take flight, we make a difference forever. Bowling Green State University, a public university for the public good.
Thank you all for being here today. You are here because you made the decision to be collegiate student athletes. So clap it up for yourselves. So let me ask you a question. Raise your hand if you want to win a conference championship. Raise your hand if you want to win a national championship. National championship. Keep your hands up if you're willing to wake up 4:30 in the morning for mandatory workouts. Those hands will go down because not everyone's willing to make those sacrifices. Keep your hands up if you're willing to put student first. All the responsibilities that it takes to be a student athlete. Are you up for that challenge? The lifelong friends that you will make, the failed attempts that you will learn from, the education that you will earn will all develop you for life after sports. So I'll ask you, are you willing to compete? Are you willing to execute? And are you willing to be a leader? Are you ready?
My definition of a frontline Falcon is somebody who works in a discipline that provides services to people when they're very vulnerable.
They are there every single day taking care of our loved ones when we can't.
Early on in the pandemic, it was clear to me that our students and faculty were going to need to be out on the front lines working. Our medical laboratory sciences students participated in COVID testing as soon as COVID testing was possible. Our long-term care administration students and alums provided very compassionate care to people who were isolated and alone. Our nursing graduates got out into the workforce a month earlier than they would normally be.
Our graduates were able to enter the workforce on a temporary nursing license, and those graduates hit the floor running. The School of Nursing began in July of 2020, and it was really a fitting time in history to create a nursing program to help increase the demand.
There's many, many ways that the disciplines in the College of Health and Human Services rapidly made adjustments and began delivering services to the community.
We thank you for answering the call to come to this profession, and we thank you for everything you do day after day.
We ultimately want them to leave and do public good through teaching physical education and health education. We want to promote moving.
Kids very early on, probably 18 months to 2 years, kids can initially start to interact in types of activities where they are, for example, running, skipping, hopping. So just getting somebody to roll a ball and a child to go after it, collect it and bring it back. That's perfectly permissible for young children to start doing. And then obviously over a period of time, those skills begin to develop.
It's really important that we have strong role models. We call it observational learning. And I think when we grow up with seeing people that we admire partaking in physical activity, we're more likely to do that, whether that be a professional person or someone like a parent. When we see them active, more than likely we're going to be active. And I think that's really important that we instill physical activity from a young age.
As kids approach kindergarten, preschool, we're starting to teach them the importance of different types of locomotor skills: hopping, skipping, running, jumping, galloping. Those sort of skills will initially provide a foundation for later on skill development, also develop their critical thinking, decision making in games and sports. That's something else that we can do, as well as teaching them how to interact with one another.
Bowling Green State University is redefining student success through high academic standards applied to the goals and vision of each student. Our students couldn't agree more. Their resounding endorsement landed us the #1 spot for student satisfaction among public universities in the Midwest. Bowling Green State University proudly stands as a public university for the public good, preparing our students for success in their careers and in life.
Justice will not be served until those who are unaffected are as outraged as those who are.
You don't know what you don't know, but at the same time, you have to be sensitive about the different things that are going on in people's lives.
We're all struggling and we're all fighting a battle, and we have to figure out how to build that bridge.
It started with you. A breeze building momentum. A movement gathering force. Even before you could see it, you could feel it. The flutter of hope. The rush of potential. The inexplicable pull toward the edge of opportunity. Falcons take flight. 7 years ago, Bowling Green State University challenged our community to join us in changing lives for the world. Powered by the strength of Falcons who came before us, guided by our indomitable spirit. Together, we rise. Even as the world took new shape amidst a global pandemic, we fixed our sights on tomorrow's horizon. You gave, and it altered our course. You gave, and we are forever changed, united in our vision of the future. More than 38,000 donors answered the call, representing all 50 states and 26 countries. More than 160,000 contributions were given, raising over $250 million. $101.7 million in scholarship and student support funds were committed, creating 235 new scholarship funds to accelerate student success and accessibility. More than $28 million in gift revenue was received in fiscal year 2020 alone, our highest level of yearly philanthropic support, demonstrating the unparalleled commitment of Falcons in the face of extraordinary upheaval. Stirred by emotion, propelled by purpose, lifted by your empowerment, we are airborne. From historic gifts that changed our campuses to focused contributions ensuring that all Falcons soar, your impact is profound. We are educating the world's next generation of trailblazers to forge ahead, honoring our historic strength in business education, preparing journalists, media, and communication professionals to seek the truth, skating with an eye toward the future, and building up our frontline healthcare heroes for those with the courage to respond and preserve our public health. This is not the end of a campaign. It's the beginning of our path forward, one renewed with meaning and optimism, unbridled by the conventions of how it's always been done. Because when Falcons take flight, we make a difference forever. Bowling Green State University, a public university for the public good.
Thank you all for being here today. You are here because you made the decision to be collegiate student athletes. So clap it up for yourselves. So let me ask you a question. Raise your hand if you want to win a conference championship. Raise your hand if you want to win a national championship. National championship. Keep your hands up if you're willing to wake up 4:30 in the morning for mandatory workouts. Those hands will go down because not everyone's willing to make those sacrifices. Keep your hands up if you're willing to put student first. All the responsibilities that it takes to be a student athlete. Are you up for that challenge? The lifelong friends that you will make, the failed attempts that you will learn from, the education that you will earn will all develop you for life after sports. So I'll ask you, are you willing to compete? Are you willing to execute? And are you willing to be a leader? Are you ready?
My definition of a frontline Falcon is somebody who works in a discipline that provides services to people when they're very vulnerable.
They are there every single day taking care of our loved ones when we can't.
Early on in the pandemic, it was clear to me that our students and faculty were going to need to be out and on the front lines working. Our medical laboratory sciences students participated in COVID testing as soon as COVID testing was possible. Our long-term care administration students and alums provided very compassionate care to people who were isolated and alone. Our nursing graduates got out into the workforce a month earlier than they would normally be.
Our graduates were able to enter the workforce on a temporary nursing license, and those graduates hit the floor running. The School of Nursing began in July of 2020, and it was really a fitting time in history to create a nursing program to help increase the demand.
There's many, many ways that the disciplines in the College of Health and Human Services rapidly made adjustments and began delivering services to the community.
We thank you for answering the call to come to this profession, and we thank you for everything you do day after day.
Back here, the second half of play underway. Northern Illinois gets the ball to start the second half, but Bowling Green quickly takes it away. And Ruby Linton going to start the second half for the Falcons. First time she's been available for Bowling Green in about 2 weeks. Was dealing with an injury, and now she's returned, and she's returned to the field for the Falcons to start half number 2. Katie Cox is going to start the second half on the bench in a different formation for Bowling Green to start half number 2. Nikki Cox works up through the middle. She'll go up to Kenna White. White going to pressure inside the box. Northern Illinois doing a nice job to force Bowling Green outside. Goal kick for Northern Illinois. Side judge signaled corner kick, but Kenna White got a piece of the ball on the way out following the deflection from Northern Illinois. So a goal kick coming for McGill. Northern Illinois leading 1-0. Amanda Cerniak scored in the first half for the Huskies. And Bowling Green just hasn't had a bunch of opportunity, Matt, to find the netting and try to like even things back up. They've had their moments, but not really a strong attack from Bowling Green yet today.
And it's interesting to say that, 'cause looking at the statistics in front of me, it's Bowling Green outshot Northern Illinois 14-6, but the opportunities for Bowling Green have not been cut clean. They haven't been really solid opportunities, except for the one right before we ended the half. So maybe more cut opportunities, more opportunities even wherever. Maybe get outside, inside the box, just try to get good opportunities to score.
Delayed foul there, free kick for Northern Illinois. And Hoppy continues to eat Ruber alive on that back edge. Short kick. Zipsy plays it into the box. And Berg will have to come and get it. Played long to around midfield. Northern Illinois going to go all the way back to McGill. Linton with it. Takes a body from a defender. No foul called. Ball still loose near the top of the box. Nikki Cox, shot on target. Almost two on target, right to McGill. Didn't even have to move.
Well, I like that look there from. I like that look at just testing, seeing if she's ready for the second half, and a big opportunity for Bowling Green early on.
Linton again, once again working near side. Northern Illinois plays it back out. Dieselhoff's there. Now Gilmore trying to turn toward the middle. Nikki Cox has it. Wanted to go outside Gruber. Defender got in the way. She'll go to Maya Dean instead. Dean forward looking for Linton. Good chance for the Falcons. Up into a defender and out of play. Corner kick coming for Bowling Green.
And Bowling Green have started the second half really strong, having more opportunities than they really had in the first half. And it's just the momentum forward.
Linton down to take the corner for the Falcons. Shea White and Wolfbauer all on the backside. Linton's corner in. Northern Illinois got a piece of it. Out now near the top of the 18. Misplayed. Now NIU finally gets it out. It'll go out of play off of Ruby Linton. Throw in for the Huskies. Linton once again, the last touch before the ball goes out. Jenna Louie will get the throw in. Looking to Hoppy. Ruber pokes it away. But some free space there for Zipsy.
Over the far side.
Dean through the middle,
Great
looking
ball
for Linton. enough space to get to it. McGill was waiting right at the top of the 18. Gruber on the outside after it went through the legs of Hoppy. White toward the middle, but long and deep over the goal. McGill's kick out, first touch by Bowling Green. Foul called against Northern Illinois. And Bowling Green gonna have a really good look coming up.
Gonna try to feed this one far right. Try to get cross in, and Linton could just put that away, easy tapping. We all know Wolfbauer though, she likes to shoot.
Wolfbauer gonna take the free kick towards the net. One hop into the chest of Sadie McGill. Throws out, Hoppy's there. And Northern Illinois going to continue to work up the field via that throw-in, just as they did in the first half. Out of play this time, it goes with the Falcons. Gruber, a quick throw into Wolfbauer. Back to Mayadine. Moeller looked to Linton. Louis was in the way. Ball still in play near the sideline. Linton to Gilmore. Gilmore lofts forward, and offside's going to be called. Ten minutes gone by almost in half number 2. Northern Illinois still leads 1-0 over the Falcons. Jenna Louis into Hoppy. Deiselhoff pokes it back out. Louis into the box now. Trying to work through the Falcons. Hoppy toward the middle. And the handball going to be called in the box. Maybe a break there for Bowling Green.
And that's a very, very good break for them, because Northern Illinois once again on the front step again, trying to have more opportunities. And this is where you want to calm down, get some composure, and try to feed it forward.
Bowling Green going to try to go quick. And now pick it up for the throw-in. White took the prior. Ruber into White. Back to Ruber. Crossing pass, out of play. And a corner kick coming up for Bowling Green. Deflected as Ruber tried to play it in. Dieselhoff going to go over for the corner.
And just look at the top of the box. This is where you want, either you can't get it in, you feed it out, and you just have a one-touch finish.
Down near that line, a couple Falcons got a piece of it. I believe White and Shea both had a look. Not able to finish. Following the free kick that was almost a corner. Linton has it after the feed from Gilmore into the box. Nobody there for Bowling Green to get possession after the deflection. Muller will have to play it out. It would have been a big run and a big opportunity there for Hoppy had Muller not been able to play the ball out.
And with someone with 6 goals on the season, you know she's not going to miss really often. So just no nonsense, get it out and calm it down.
Northern Illinois has just had Bowling Green on their heels for a large part of the match. White now on the outside for Bowling Green as they look to challenge Northern Illinois. Across and out.
And Ruby Linton's really doing what Hoppy did the first half and just peeling out wide and trying to sneak in behind.
Cox with it. Really good, just defensive pressure from Northern Illinois. Quickly the other way. They may get a look out of it. Ball into the corner. It's going to be a corner kick for Northern Illinois.
Corner kick, Northern Illinois.
Stock in the corner. Low line drive. Mydeen tries to play it out. Northern Illinois keeps it in. Still inside the box, threatening. Muller can't get it away. And another corner kick.
Corner kick, Northern Illinois.
Stock again, this time high and long. Two very different corners from the freshman out of Cincinnati. Hoppy trying to work the end line. Foul called on NIU. Gruber forward to Wolfbauer, but out of play. Continuously see really good pressure. Falcons will have to play it back to Muller. Now Dieselhoff out of play. Dieselhoff on the receiving end of the throw-in by Northern Illinois. Wolfbauer can't work through two defenders. Muller turns upfield for the Falcons. Wolfbauer forward for Linton. Too far out in front once again. Falcons just not able to play the ball in the way they would like to. They're going to make some substitutions. Zoe Hudson will come in for Mackenzie Ruber. Katie Cox will come in for Isabel Gilmore. And Lacey Bethay comes in for Ruby Linton. Goal kick for McGill. Out around midfield. Foul called on Bowling Green. Played forward. Shea's there. Now White on the outside. Going to play it forward, looking for Nikki Cox. Bowling Green now has the ball up front the way they'd like. Taken down. Northern Illinois plays it out. Throw in Nikki Cox along the end line. Corner kick for the Falcons. Dieselhoff going to go over for the corner.
Corner kick, Bowling Green.
Bowling Green's setting up different than they have all game. Dieselhoff back in on it. Still in the box. Wolfbauer hops up and takes a shot at it in the air. But McGill, again, just ready for it.
And Bowling Green really has to keep this momentum up. There's 24 minutes to go. They have to get something out of this. They keep on the pressure.
Out to midfield, Maya Dean was there. Bowling Green keeps it.
Good ball.
White forward. Nikki Cox. Defense for NIU has to play it out. Dysoff throws into Wolfbauer. Inside the box, gonna turn and fire, wide. Nice job there from Zoe Hudson on the outside. Now Hoppy off of the throw-in. Gets the ball up front for the Huskies. Muller pokes it away for the moment. Hoppy gets it back. Now working toward the middle. Shot. Berg pokes it away. A nice leaping save from Millie Berg.
Really good save, but Hoppy should not have that much room open for her to have an opportunity like that. Should be shut down, cut it in. But big opportunity for Northern Illinois.
Corner kick, Northern Illinois.
Stock in the corner once again. Out of play. Shea forward just over the head of White. Ball all the way back to McGill. Plays it back up through the middle.
Good with you.
And Northern Illinois down in their attacking end again. Hoppy goes to the ground with Hudson. Muller outside. Dyselhoff going to give it right back.
But they just peeling out wide again.
Shea forward. Northern Illinois on the end of the long ball. Stay with Bowling Green. Throwing it midfield into Wolfbauer. Goes to the ground, whistle blown. Free kick as Shea will trot up for it. Goes out, but off of Northern Illinois, it'll be a corner kick. Huskies really just not letting the Falcons get anything inside the box. Now more of the traditional positioning for Bowling Green after they tried something new last time. Dyselhoff's corner in. Has the right distance, backside, and just over the crossbar.
That's interesting. I thought I saw a little tip from the keeper.
Substitution convened for the Falcons, number 22, that's Alberti for number 24, Kennedy White.
Alberti coming in for White, which means Bethea will switch over to the other side.
You can just sense the frustration from Bowling Green right now. Haven't really had any clear-cut opportunities all game. Maybe one or two here and there. But credit to Northern Illinois, they've completely shut down Bowling Green so far.
Buffet on the outside. Turns and passes back to Dean in the middle. Board for Wolfbauer, gonna take a shot. Too many defenders in the way. Nikki Cox now gonna fire off a shot of her own, defender in the way again. Northern Illinois plays it out. They'll force Bowling Green to throw in. Deiselhoff into Nikki Cox. Back to Deiselhoff. All the way out to Maya Dean. Alberti now tries to play it toward the middle, out of play, off of the Huskies. Another corner. Maya Dean gonna take the corner this time for Bowling Green. Toward the middle. And now to play off of Bowling Green. Throw in for Northern Illinois. Shea forward to Nikki Cox, now Bethea near the side. And although Bowling Green has had the ball for a large portion of the second half, they haven't really been able to create any opportunity. Katie Cox turns to Wolfbauer. Now outside, Alberti. Has space. Toward the middle. Nobody home. Hudson coming up on it with Hoppy. It'll stay with Bowling Green. Hudson throws in. Ball comes out to Bethea. Toward the middle. Nikki Cox redirects. And McGill catches it and falls to the turf. Foul called on Nikki Cox. Cox collided with Zipsy. Zipsy went to the ground, whistle blown. Leading to this free kick. Into the box and out of play. Goal kick for Berg, and you can sense the urgency now from the Falcons as we're down under 15 minutes to play. Still trailing Northern Illinois by a score of 1-0. Deiselhoff out of play. Louis throws in. Alberti gets to it. Then Nikki Cox. Alberti once again. Now Bethea on the outside. Bethea, shot. McGill right in front of it once again. And that may have been the best look Bowling Green has had yet today. So he throws in. Ball makes it all the way back to Muller. Cerniak works the ball all the way back. Now played forward. Out of play. Hudson going to throw in. Elects to go to Shea. Shea forward, Nikki Cox. Tripped up but keeps it on the outside. Ball goes with Bowling Green. Foul called. Shea down near the top of the box. Wolfbauer shot. And she's going to be called for a foul.
Bowling Green have to pick it up here.
Wolfbauer really frustrated that back line. The defense has just moved with too much tempo to be able to handle. Northern Illinois going to make a substitution. Amara Tompkins back in. She played a little bit in the first half. Now back in here in the second with 11:20 to play. Shea comes up on the ball and sends it away. Now Bowling Green will try to turn it into something. Bethea outside across midfield. Or to Wolfbauer, right back to Bethea. Now on the outside, out in front. Toward the middle. McGill is awaiting.
This is where you really want to pick it up. Have more urgency in the final third. Get as many opportunities as you can.
Nikki Cox looking upfield. Out of play from Northern Illinois. White and spots come in for Alberti and Hudson. Falcons switching to an attack-heavy lineup. White to throw in. There's Wolfbauer. Out to Katie Cox. Shot high and wide. Now under 10 to play. Katie Cox turns forward, older sister Nikki. Outside, Bethea. Back toward the middle. Wolfbauer spots and deflected away by Northern Illinois. Ermeyer able to hop in the way. Dean throws in, Wolfbauer. And Hoppy takes it away.
4-on-2.
Hoppy trying to get around Shea. And just systematically taking clock away down in the corner. And Northern Illinois knows they're on the brink of a big win.
Have to keep composure for the last 8 minutes.
Throw in Katie Cox. Now Nikki Cox is going to come back. The sisters go back and forth. Now Katie looks forward. Wanted to find White. Northern Illinois was there once again. Katie will get it back to Wolf-Bauer in front of the Falcon bench. Northern Illinois headed the other way. All going the wrong direction for the Falcons. Meyer into the corner. Falcons will have to play it out.
Substitution into the game for Northern Illinois, number 30, Edith Delgado.
Edith Delgado comes in, the freshman out of Aurora, Illinois, for the Huskies. Jenna Louie going to throw in. Into the box. Hoppy turns. Ball still loose in the box. Northern Illinois scores again. And that one, with 6 minutes and 48 seconds left in the game, that'll almost nearly be a dagger.
We call it the dagger goal for a reason. Just opens play, well played through, and just an easy around finish.
And Edith Delgado, who just checked into the game, capitalizes, fresh legs with a goal. Falcons now chasing 2 with under 7 minutes to play. Spots tries to turn upfield. Katie Cox has it. Still with it on the outside is Cox. Toward the middle. Deflected away, out of play, corner kick for Bowling Green. They've got to go quick. Katie Cox will take the corner. They'll play it short. Maya Dean tries to loft it into the middle. Now gives back to Katie Cox. Out of play once again. They'll have to throw in. Dean with a shot poked away. And Bowling Green scores! Josmine Dieselhoff. A quick answer from Bowling Green following the Edith Delgado goal. They had pressure inside the box, and Josmine Dieselhoff is the one that capitalizes.
And game on. Last 5 minutes.
Falcons going to have to continue to go quick.
We ain't going nowhere. We're going to stay right here forever and ever.
Yeah, well, that was a well-worked goal. Well done, just brought in. A little defensive errors, not really knowing who's jumping for it. And that's what they've been wanting to do in corners almost all game. This time played short, it paid off.
Bowling Green goal scored by number 2, Josmine Dieselhoff. Assist on the play, number 23, Lindsay Spots.
Assist going to go to Lindsay Spots. Out of play, Bowling Green throw in. Need to move the floor very quickly here.
Just want to start throwing people forward.
Foul going to be called on Northern Illinois. Free kick for Shea. Trying to wait for Bowling Green to get everybody forward. Short to Muller. Now to Deiselhoff.
The pressure.
Toward the middle, Spots was there. Ball still loose. Northern Illinois will play it away for the moment. Now upfield. It stays in. Muller goes forward. Ball still loose. And you can tell for the first time in this game, Northern Illinois very uncomfortable. Wolfbauer to Nikki Cox. Outside, Bethea. Toward the middle. Kenna White's redirect off the head, no good. High and outside, 4 minutes to play.
Have to keep the pressure up for Bowling Green. Northern Illinois, keep your composure in defense. Don't let anything pass you.
And you can see the stress in the Bowling Green coaching staff on the far sideline. Played out. Out of play. Throw in Huskies. Same thing again, continues to wind. Three minutes to play. Ball down near the corner. Goal kick. Ball quickly into Berg.
You have to start taking risks, pull everyone forward.
Short kick. Will stay in play. Shea looks upfield. Falcons have it with room to work. Wolfbauer back toward the middle. Nothing on the pass. And now Hoppy has it. Huskies ball, 2 minutes to play. Takes it just down into the corner, and she'll sit on it once again. Throw into Katie Cox. Fires to Spots. Outside to Wolfbauer. All the way forward. Rolls into the hands of McGill. McGill played away. Toward the middle of the 18. Foul called on Nikki Cox. 1 minute to play. Northern Illinois taking their time. Hoppy outside. Will challenge Muller. Muller tripped up. Foul called. 30 seconds to play. Muller forward, finds Wolfbauer. Maya Dean's there. Northern Illinois got in front of the pass. Ball still out around midfield. 20 seconds to play. Northern Illinois. Abby McHugh taking it down into the corner.
10,
no help for Josmine Deiselhoff.
8,
She'll have to play it out, and that is going to do it. The preseason number 12 takes down the defending conference champions. And what a game it was for the Northern Illinois Huskies. It was was Amanda Cerniak's goal in the first half. And then Edith Delgado came in, and less than a minute after she came into the game, she scored Northern Illinois' second goal. And then Bowling Green was able to answer with a goal of their own. Josmine Dijsselhoff came back to score once Bowling Green really went with that attack-heavy approach. But Matt, what did you see from this game? Why did we get the result that we did from Northern Illinois?
Northern Illinois just wanted it more. They cut down every single pass lane. They defended perfectly. They stayed their composure in defense. No nonsense, get it out, and took the opportunities that Bowling Green gave them. And honestly, well done by Northern Illinois. They can celebrate this victory.
So Northern Illinois going to roll home with a win. They're not going to go home yet. They'll continue their road trip as they travel to Central Michigan next game. But the win over the Falcons snaps the 4-game losing streak. They'll advance to 4-6 on the year. And for Bowling Green, they'll stay at home. Thursday, a home match against the Ohio Bobcats. Ohio going to be a test as they beat preseason number 1 Buffalo in the first day of MAC play. So Ohio going to roll into town for the Falcons on Wednesday. Their streak moves to 1 loss. They'll try to turn that around against the Bobcats, and their overall record for Bowling Green moves to 2-5-2. But that will do it from Cochrane Stadium here today for everyone up here in the booth, for everyone at Bowling Green Athletics, for my partner Matt Jarrett and Brandon Lowe saying have a great afternoon.